Hello, hello. What's up, guys? It's me, Beanie. Welcome back. This is part 3 of denture products that I'm currently using, and you can tell that I am done recording these videos. Now the hair is up. I'm looking weathered. I took some time out to do some other things, and now I'm back. So, this is just a couple of final stragglers in the products that I'm currently using. Now, this is not everything that I'm using. I do have a handful of products that I'm using, but they're like in testing beta phase for me right now. They're not marketed specifically for denture wearers, but the reason I'm using them is because I'm a denture wearer and I'm testing it out. So before I kind of bring them up to the surface, I kind of want to see what my thoughts are on them. But I'll be doing a video on them shortly. Before we get started, let me just say welcome to my new subscribers. My name is Beanie. This is my channel where we talk about my junky dentures. I'm transparent about the fact that I have anxiety and depression and ADD. And I talk about some of those life issues that come up with having any of those things, partly to help myself work through issues by talking about them. And the other part is I'm hoping that I can always help somebody some way, shape, or form along the way. I am not a content creator. I have a job. I work 10 to 12 hours a day sometimes. So these videos are more like an extracurricular activity. So don't expect super editing because I don't edit at all. I say a lot. I look up a lot. And that's normally because I'm just trying to catch words coming around my little ADD brain. I may curse on occasion. You're a grown up. You've heard cursing before. I've gotten so much better. And that's that. So we are tightening that gap to getting to 1,000 subscribers. It doesn't mean anything for me. It's not for me, but it's a milestone that I would love to hit so I can do my little tiny beanie giveaway, which is not going to be anything like knock your socks off fantastic, but it's my little thank you to all of you, especially those who come back every time I make a video and just kind of spend some time with me. It means a lot to me. The support means a lot to me. I really appreciate the community that I've developed in making these videos throughout the several years I've been doing it. I talked to quite a few of you on the email offline, and I'm just thankful for you guys. So I want to do my little giveaway because it makes me feel good to do that. So help me get to 1,000. I don't care about like the analytics and getting monetized. Like at my snail's pace, I wouldn't see revenue from YouTube for about another 20 years, right? It's just so I can do the giveaway. Hit that milestone. Let's do the giveaway. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. I don't care. It just shows YouTube engagement. Leave me a little comment. Leave me an emoji. And can I just ask a question? Like, I know, like, the turkey gobble is not all that sexy. And being this round is, I get that. But why don't guys engage with me? You know how many male subscribers I have? And you guys never holler at a girl? Like, you never leave me a comment? Come on, fellas. Like, come on. I don't know what I gotta do. Don't know what I gotta do. But anyways, let's get to 1,000 subscribers. A little over 1,000 because we know we're going to have dropouts once we do the giveaway. I want to do my little giveaway. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. And it's really like nothing fantastic, but I want to say thank you to you guys. So that's that. Let's talk about my final round of products. So the first set of products that we're going to talk about are just what I carry with me on the go for dentures. I already talked about it. I leave a denture cup in my car. I've only had to use it on occasion, but on the occasions that I've had to use it, I was grateful I had it. I do carry this, which is, we've already seen this in video number 2, mouthwash. I do this more out of habit than out of necessity. When I had broken teeth, I had super bad breath, and I carried alcohol-based mouthwash everywhere, desk, all that place. Now I really don't need it, but I still carry it. I guess I could probably force myself to leave it at home, but I'm not ready yet to leave the binky. So I carry it. I don't really use it. Then the what's to be expected adhesive. I normally have two or more little tubes of adhesive. It's not brand specific. It's just whatever small and carries well, I keep with me. One thing that I mentioned previously, and I will just repeat it, that I need to get better as far as just leaving this in my purse, even if I use it, not leaving it in my car. Fall and winter is fine, but I do find come summer, I live in the South, it is too darn hot, and I do feel like the products can become a little less, not effective, but like the consistency changes, and I think it's with it getting so hot in the car and then cooling off at night. Like, I don't think it's good. So, keeping it in my purse, in my Denture carry-on bag is going to be a priority for me. Now, the next two products are probably the ones that I'm most excited to talk about or share. And I'm sorry, I'm just saving something. So the first I purchased not as a Denture product. Actually, I purchased it. I've mentioned many times, I'm a little crafter, quilter, sewer, and I purchased them to clean my sewing machine. But unfortunately, I purchased the wrong kind, and they were too small or too short to be effective in my sewing machine. So I had this bag of a million of these things sitting on my desk, and then the light shined. But this is what they are. These are Interdental picks. So if you, let's use this. So if you look at it, so you can see, it's just a little spoolie, very similar to a bottle brush or a straw brush, which is what I should have bought and I ultimately ended up buying. And it's super small. I have little hands and it's smaller than my pinky. Like, do you see how small this is? So these are freaking fantastic to take with you to clean your teeth. Now, I hope I'm not the only one, but listen, we all know that I can be challenged in life. That gets food particles stuck in our dentures, like particularly like a pasta type product or a bread type product where the food gets stuck right there. You see right there, that little section of a denture. Am I the only person who finds that to be a problem area? Or seasoning. So I use like a lot of seasonings, and without doubt, a pepper, like a piece of cracked pepper, will always find its way like into that section, and I can't get it out. Well, I mean, eventually I can get it out, but when you're on the go, what are you using to make sure that your mouth stays fresh? Because food is not going to slip off of your conventional plastic denture the way that it would with natural teeth. Now, there are times where you can just take a drink of water, do that, and it's fine. But sometimes you have that challenging meal, a piece of chewed up tortilla from the Mexican spot or whatever. This is where I started to use these. So you all know that I love me a good sandwich. If you invite me to your house, you can serve me a sandwich. I'm going to be happy. I love a good sandwich. But I'm sitting here eating a sandwich, right? Have to jump on in like 10 minutes to a Teams meeting. And I'm on my work desk, but I have a huge mirror in front of my work desk, like on my work desk. And I can see that I have food. So now it's getting closer to my meeting. I take a swig of coffee. And I can just see this little thing in here. And I'm looking around for something to pick out of my teeth. And I had the bag of these sitting there. And that's when it just came. So how I use these is Now they're flexible. See that? Because what they're made to do is, if you have natural teeth, you take them and you stick them here in the bottom and you clean your teeth. Well, I never used it. I had a water pick when I had natural teeth, but I never, honestly, never knew these existed like this. So how I use these is I don't go facing this way. Like I don't go this way. Depending on the brand you get, they could have a little bit of a sharp metal tip. Now, what's also great about these blue and red ones is, for the most part, they don't. When they cut the metal part, they dull the top. This one here comes from the Dollar Tree, and they tend to have a sharper tip. I don't recommend using it tip forward, because if you have plastic dentures, you don't want to cause any gashes in your dentures. But so I don't go this way, but I go like this. I place this right there. I mean, it fits perfect in that crevice. Boop, and goes down. You see that? And it serves like a toothpick, but for your dentures, and particularly when you're on the go. Now, when you're home, you can use your denture brush. You can use a child's toothbrush. I mean, for all that, you can use a child's toothbrush with you on the go, but why carry a child's toothbrush when you can carry this itty bitty baby? Like, yeah, like it's a no-brainer for me. And since I've been using it in that capacity, it's invaluable, and I don't see myself not using them. The bristles are soft. Okay, they're not, I don't feel like they are any more prickly, or, where it would scratch the denture if you're using the bristle part. Now, they also have some, depending on where you shop, I think even Dollar Tree has them, where instead of it being a bottle bristle, it is a silicone, more of a silicone shaped cone. I've purchased those. I have them somewhere in the house. I don't know where I put them. I don't really find them as effective. I think that they could work. I just don't feel like that they're as effective as this guy. This guy's got more little bristles per the area than the silicone one. But if you're worried about, based on your type of denture, you're worried about your dentures being scratched, try the silicone one. It may work for you. The silicone one, yes, you could use it this way and not worry about scratching your dentures. But for me, I just know what works. And it's just placing it like this, and I just go like this. So if I'm out, I don't go out. But you know what I'm saying? If you're out, you're having a dinner, you excuse yourself to the bathroom, you go look in the mirror real quick and just go, You see what I'm saying? Just hit it all. And you can rinse your mouth out with some water. Or this next product, which is what I use to piggyback it. And I am going to own up to it, because I'm sure one of you is going to point it out. You talked junk about this product in the previous video. Well, that was a come shop with me video that I just looked at it from the standpoint of a consumer advocate, and I thought it was a gimmick. Okay. And I'm only talking about this brand because there is another type product, knockoff of this product, that you can find on the Amazon, very similar to how Novident has also like another product similar to it. The other one on the Amazon, go ahead and read the reviews. The reviews are not good. This is the only product that I'm going to comfortably endorse as your friend, telling you it might be a little bit pricey, but it's worth it. The Dr. B's Clean-A-Dent wipes. So it comes in a box of 30. I have probably like 4 boxes of this stuff all over the house. So this is the on-the-go wipes. It tells you cleans, soothes, moisturizes with vitamins, aloe vera, coconut oil, tea tree oil, great at removing denture adhesive, stains, food, and odor. I don't know about the stain part. I feel like if you have stains, that needs to be addressed with a soak of some sort and some brushing, ultrasonic cleaning maybe. But as far as removing denture adhesive, removing food, and removing odor, yeah. I am so thrilled with this product. And partly I think because I was so surprised with this product. So I normally in my Denture on the go bag have about 5 of these. I would also recommend that if you live in a warm climate, don't leave these in your car. I just don't think it's good. I mean, this product is saturated. The one thing, first and foremost, Dr. B's so far has not been stingy with the actual product that they load up on these wipes. I hope that that doesn't change, because I feel like the fact that they do thoroughly saturate the product is what helps it work. Yes, it says it has tea tree oil. I don't really taste, you can taste the melaleuca, which is tea tree. Like you can taste like it's somewhat medicinal, but I would say it's no different than like an alcohol-based mouthwash. But you also like can taste like a pepperminty. So it says it has like stevia extract. Let me see if it says it has peppermint in here. It doesn't say peppermint, so I guess maybe the coconut oil with the tea tree gives it a pepperminty type of taste. It's not bad. I'm not offended by it. It's a little medicinal, but you can deal with it. So I'm going to not open up this one. I already have one that's open. And listen, yes, don't call me cheap. Call me frugally smart. This is how I normally do it. And oh, I should have brought it. So I do have for the car, I have a little pair of these pink. If you go to the Dollar Tree in the craft section, they have these little tiny pink scissors. So I have a pair of those in my car should I ever need to use this on the go. But this is how I stretch this product. And you can use this anywhere. Okay, if you are a person who works in the office, get these. If you have to front face with customers, or if you happen to just go out a lot with your girlfriends or your friends or whatever, these are great. Gentlemen, these are thin enough that you could carry 1 or 2 in your wallet and it's not going to hurt you. The same thing with these Interdental plaque brushes. And that's another reason why I like the red and blue one over the ones that you find at the Walmart or, any of the stores, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar. They all, any place that sells dental products sells these little brushes now. But look at the size difference between, let me see if I use this. Oh, that doesn't work. Yeah, let's use this. So do you see the size difference between the top one and the bottom one? So, I mean, you can, even if you don't take your purse out with you, you can slide one of these into your pocket. It takes up literally no real estate. No real estate. Guys, you can throw one of these little bad boys into your wallet, right on the fold, and carry it with you. And, yeah. Perfect for on the go. I mean, this one is not that bad either. And maybe if you're a guy and you have bigger hands, like bigger meaty hands, meaty fingers, you might want the larger one to work your mouth. But this one is just as good. Let me get back to the wipies. So these wipes are, first of all, I thought it was going to be like a tiny little, like alcohol wipe, like this big. And it's actually not. And this is not the full size. It's actually double this. And I'm not opening up another one because I already have this one open. And my hands are clean. But what I do is I cut these in half when I use them. So if I'm going to use one, I cut it in half. And then I put the half that I'm not using away. Like I put it back into the bag with my clean hands. And I use one of my sewing clips. I mean, you could use anything. And as long as you're not putting it in a hot environment, it stays saturated. But that's how I stretch this out even further. And honestly, I have little dentures. So maybe if you have bigger dentures or a bigger cleaning job, you're not going to do that. But if you're on the fence and you're like, Beanie, I don't want to spend money on this because I just, like, I don't have flexibility in my budget for it, but I really feel like this could help me. Well, maybe that's a way that you can take advantage of a product like this, but you're going to get more out of it by cutting it in half. It is, you can't see me through it. Like, it is totally opaque. It's made out of, I think it's double quilted, kind of like an alcohol based thing. It's made so well. It's made so well. And just the fact that it's saturated, I'm going to try to show you. Now, remember, I've already used a half of this before. Let me see if I can do it. I don't want to waste it. Let me do it onto an old denture. Like, do you see that? Do you see it all dripping? I don't know if the camera's catching it, but there is so much juice. There's so much product in here, and it is so useful. So if you're somebody who in the past has just used, like me, because I was like, oh, you could just use a paper towel if you have. No, let me tell you something. This is worth it. Have you ever put your dentures in with adhesive, especially your bottoms, and you know how like the adhesive will come out and then it kind of gets in between that spot between your gums and your cheek and your skin gets stuck, and then you try to wipe it out, but it doesn't come out, it smears? This is the answer to that. Like, for real, for real. It is so good at just grabbing the extra product and pulling it out and away. How I've also have used it is if I have on occasion been out and been at a restaurant and I'm in the bathroom just checking my teeth, I'll use this brush first and go down and then come in with a wipe and just wipe around. You can feel the difference. Like, you guys who have dentures, you know what it feels like when you have any kind of plaque on your dentures. Because if you eat a meal, it creates plaque, okay? It, for sure, you can feel the cleanliness. And I use it underneath on the palate. I use it behind it. Like, I just get in there, you guys, and this stuff is great. It's good for home. It's good for on the go. It's good for traveling. If you're going abroad and you don't want to have to worry about a whole bunch of TSA approved products, but you want to make sure that your dentures are staying fresh on the plane while you're eating or on the cruise. You go to the Bahamas, you don't know what kind of denture products they have at the Bahamas, but you also don't want to take your whole arsenal. These are freaking fantastic. And I hope Dr. B's does not change the formula or try to save a few pennies by removing how much juice they are putting in the product, because right now it is on point. I'm sorry I judged this product before trying it. I take it back. I think it is worth every penny, but don't charge me more, Dr. B's. Don't see this and think that you can charge more. I think what you're charging right now is where we need to stay. And I'm only okay with it because I can take these and cut it in half. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, that's because I can cut this in half and stretch it out. I'm okay with the price point. But if you try to make this thing smaller, then you and I are fighting. We're going to fight. Right now, I can qualify the expense of this product based on how good the product is, how the size of the wipe is perfect for the average denture mouth. Like, I can't complain. I'm really excited about this product. And you guys know, listen, I'm not talking about a product. If a product's junk, your friend Beanie's going to tell you, because I'm not here to sell you anything, right? Like, you guys, like, I'm not here to make a career out of YouTube reviews. I'm just telling you the truth. And if I say, like, this is a worth it thing, it's a worth it thing. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't have an issue with adhesive coming out when you put it in your mouth, or if you don't find that when you go out, you have to worry about too much things sticking to your teeth, then maybe this is not the product for you. But I find like this is a value added product and I'm very happy with it. But Dr. B's, if you're watching Beanie's video, which you may not be watching, but I'm just saying, don't change a darn thing about this and don't change the price point. If you change the price point, there's people that can't afford it. Okay, let's keep it right where it's at. So that's that. So that's really it for my Denture Take Along With Me bag. And then the last thing is just what I use around my mouth to try to keep my mouth soft, supple. I'm trying not to draw too much attention to the fact that I have dentures and that I'm old. Okay, like that's it. Like I just don't want to draw attention to that as much as possible. As it is, I used to have really, cute full lips when I had teeth. And the more I've shrunk, the more the bone has gone back, the more visible the lines are on my mouth, coupled with the fact that I'm old. And the lines are going to come no matter what. And I was a former smoker, so you have that going against you. So what I use, this is a prescription. You don't have to get a prescription product. They have this product where you can get it over the counter. I don't know how effective it is because I have a prescription. But using any type of anti-aging, this is Retin-A. They call it tretinoin. I don't know. I call it Retin-A because that's what it is. I mean, I have regular Retin-A too. You don't need to see it, but I have it in my drawer. Ugh. I have both. It's just whatever the pharmacy fills. This is a concentrated vitamin A derivative. And when I slather it on this old lady face, I make sure I work it in around the lippage. And, I get it on here too. I don't know if you're supposed to or not. It's skin, so I put it there. I use this. And then I follow it up with a moisturizer on top of it. And these are my moisturizers of choice. I use Carmex. They say it's medicated. I don't know why I just sniffed it. I have a stuffy nose. But this is a petroleum-based emollient lip product. It's like Vaseline. I guess you could use Aquaphor. I'm not really a fan of Aquaphor. You could use Vaseline. You could use Aquaphor. I do use Carmex. My favorite daily conditioning treatment is actually daily conditioning treatment. This is by Blistex DCT. Very similar to Carmex. They're both petroleum based. This one's a little bit darker, the Blistex. They probably has something in it. I don't know. I've been using this thing for years. The thing is that with this, it's getting harder and harder to find it in stores. I don't know what the deal with it, but Blistex, if you're watching Beanie's commercial here, not my commercial, but if you're watching my video, don't phase this out. I'm going to have to fight somebody. I love this product. I use it multiple times a day. I love it. The other thing is, I should have done it in a different order, was I do use a lip scrub only on occasion, once a week, if that. You can just use sugar and olive oil, and that accomplishes the deal to get any, exfoliation going. But if you were to purchase something, you don't need to purchase anything from Ulta, Lush, any of those lip scrubs. You can go to good old Dollar Tree. They have a sugar scrub. They have a bunch of different ones. There is this one, which is like a cherry lip scrub. This is a peppermint lip scrub. They work fine. A very little bit of this product goes a long way. But what I normally do is when I get out of the shower, while my lips are a little bit, hydrated and wet from the shower, then I go in there with the lip scrub. Gentlemen, you can use this too. Ladies don't want to kiss your crusty lips. Okay, so get some of that dead skin off. Follow it up with whatever face products you want to use, or get yourself a little Retin-A and then follow it up with a hydrator of some sort that kind of locks it in. Now, my high-end recommendation for lip products, and I've used this for about 25 years, is the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream Skin Protectant. This is on the pricier end. This tube, if you're only using it for your lips, this tube will last you like 2 years, honestly. And you can save a lot of the expense by getting it off a reputable seller on the eBay. But as you can see, it is again, another petroleum-based product. very similar to the Carmex and the Blistex Daily Lip Conditioning Treatment. But you can use this anywhere that you have a little bit of cracked skin, maybe around your cuticles. Sometimes I even use it around my eyes once I put the Retin-A on to kind of lock it in. But I love this product. But it is one of those products that I won't use as often because it is pricier. So I stick to the budget-friendly versions. And these are my two budget-friendly versions, but you can certainly use what works best for you. So that's it. That is everything that we're going to talk about for products that I'm currently using until I'm done with my experiments with the other products. And then I'll be back with another video to talk about that. I also had posted the study about denture cleanliness on video number 2 in the description box. So check that out if you want to see why it's important to, take care of your dentures twice a day. If you have any questions or concerns on any of the products, please do your due diligence and do the Google and, see if it's good for you and if it's worth it. Of course, you can send me an email to ask me any questions. Leave me a comment, leave me an emoji. Let's get me to 1,000 subscribers so I can do my little giveaway to say thank you for being my friends and checking in with me and being support systems and all that good stuff. And I hope each and every one of you is well, and I'll talk to you soon.